Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so we're gonna leave here, and I know we're heading up north, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, we got something close by, maybe some crazy rats. Okay, so next port of call is going to be Port Cecil. So we probably should have actually gone around the west of the island rather than the east. But we'll make do. Okay, so let's kind of head in that direction so we can keep close to land a bit longer. Got something up there as well. Okay, you're gonna have to fight these guys. Maybe, or maybe not. Okay. Oh, they're fighting us. Why can't we shoot back? Well, I'm gonna run then. The game's not letting me shoot them back. Not much we can do. Oh, hey there, Mr. Brown Shark. The principle of coral, the corpse's rainbow glow from beneath the waves, echoes the false stars above. Unfinished. A grating roar below decks. Run among your claymen with cargo, missing something usual, like obedience, temperance, or a sense of humour. Destroy it. 30%, 33%. Risky, but these things must be done right. Let's try to negotiate. The unfinished man listens intently to you, then it puts his head down and charges like a bull. A sailor is smashed like china. Regroup. Okay, well, let's destroy it then. A ruinous victory. Bullets were powerless, clubs barely more so. At last you finish it yourself with a sledgehammer, not before it has wreaked havoc among your crew. Okay, we lose 2 more crew. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Right, let's pop in there. Port Cecil. Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silver light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle, that one a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island, prosaic. Imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silver light, among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. Drop off to check a character. He waits eagerly by the rail. He lifts his head to inhale. I can already smell the chess, he announces. Thank you and farewell. He says neither of these things. He drops a sweaty bundle of banknotes in your hand. and hares off up the hill, fingers twitching to begin a game. Game players, eh? Okay, then let's gather some intelligence. What happens here? Chess, dreams, silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral and incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights, behind the harbour, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the neat, dream, open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Canaan's work, the smugglers' wars, and Fadden King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Okay. Then, what else we got? We could gather scintillite, we don't do that. Let's explore the coral knot around Port Cecil. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. A shadowy predator. It's the little things, the click of a sliding stone, where there should be silence. A motion in the shadows, as if they were thick stirred like ink. A lull in the cries of the zebats. Something is watching you, drawing closer, hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Okay, so we could retreat, that'd be 80%. 52 for that. I think we just retreat to the ship. Put clear black water between you and the thing in the shadows. An orderly retreat. You sense it in the murk, its course parallel to your own. But by the time it draws near, the lights of the port are already ahead. Your sailors clatter up the gangplank, whispering together in nervous undertones. So you gain one terror and one tale of terror. Okay. And let's see, you could buy stuff here, but it's too expensive, I feel. So instead we are going to head off. Get ourselves a bit further north to the next port. What is our next port anyway? Oh, the Ragged Crow. Okay. Go visit Mothman. We've entered a fog bank. Our guns struggle to see our foe. Albino Murray, hey there, buddy. Missed. Okay, that's fine. Slow down a bit. Far off, very far off, someone screams. We enter Stormbones. Saint Elijah sends his fire to dance in the air. The deck, on deck, very far away, you see the great light of the Ragged Crow. Not that far away now, though. Okay, can pop in there. Right, so port first. It's little more than a cave and a lighthouse fire, but the Admiralty appreciate thoroughness. A thorough survey of moths and fire, ramshackle array of pulleys allows the incomparable Aurelian to feed the fire above. The herby smoke of the fungal fire has preservative qualities, but dusts everything in a fine grey deposit. Meanwhile, the fire distracts the more aggressive moths and warns ships far above. All is well, or as well as can be expected. Okay, a deep well-lit cavern, thick, fungal smoke and cave moths. Far above, a lighthouse fire burns. The scent of it is curiously medicinal. It clouds your head and burns your lungs. Farther into the fog, you can make out laboured breathing. Okay, so let's speak with the incomparable Aurelian. Quiet and contented. Just detailing the latest patterns of Lorenzo's wings. I believe they change in conjunction with the false stars, although it takes some study to be sure. Somewhere high above, you can hear the slow, steady beating of Lorenzo's wings. He returns every so often. Misses the smell of the fire, I suspect. Okay, then let's share some tales with him. A visit from Lorenzo. You've just reached the climax of a good tale, when a sudden gust of wind sends the firelight guttering. You both take cover as the Moth, Lorenzo, descends onto his old stone table. Feathered antennae brush against your face. The incomparable Aurelian eagerly studies the latest patterns of its scaled wings. When the Moth departs, the Aurelian proudly presents you with one of Lorenzo's cast-off scales, white as a saucer, pale as a painting of the moon. Okay, so we lose a Z story, we get an outlandish artifact, and we get a tale of terror. Okay, and we're pretty much done here. So we're gonna get back to the surface, and then it's gonna be to ID next. Okay, so let's head in that direction. We enter, oh, we've seen this one already, right? Yeah. We enter Stormbones. St. Elijah sends his fire to dance in the air. On deck, very far away, we see the great light of the Ragged Crow. We just left there though. Okay, so going that way. Speed up a bit. Okay, we should be alright now. Just trying to avoid getting any more terror if we can. And the nice music is back. Great. Strange puff of warmth from the air behind the ice. This is the pillared sea, where Irene will lies, has always lain. Okay, let's get a port report. You'll record what you will have seen, a conundrum. When you will sit down to write the report, you will recall that it was written already. Who wrote it? The report records that it was already written when it was found. Who found it? The report describes another report, which will indicate the name of the finder. Where is the other report? There is a footnote which describes when you record its location. When will that be? When all is well and all manner of thing is well. Okay, and then which one are we going to do here? I think this one. Rest, traveller. Our waters are warm, our cushions are petal soft. Lay your head here. You will be healed, or better yet, you will be renewed. Payment in coffee? Yes, please. Close your eyes. The house of the amber sky is a roofless space beneath the false stars of the neat, rich with the scent of iron roses. Despite the ice, it's warm as a desert evening. You will arrange yourself on the cushions. Close your eyes just for a moment. Okay, so which one did we do? We rest, recovered and dreamed, I think. The jungle around you is rich, with violently coloured fruit, buzzing with insects and unseen life. There's the sound of running water, too. Follow it to the river. The water runs deep, sweet and wild, impassive fish, unguessable age, watch you from clear depths. You drink from cupped hands, and your weariness falls from you. Monkeys shriek hilariously. A leopard watches from the undergrowth, but makes no more move to attack. Afterwards you pluck the flax that grows here. When you wake later, you find it already woven. Okay, so we lose 10 terror, we lost 10 hunger as well, we gain a bane of power of linen. Okay, overall pretty decent. Right, so we do have to do some shopping here, but we're going to do that in the next episode. So hope you have enjoyed this one. Hope you're keeping safe out there, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.